Saturn V rocket that lifted the Apollo 11 spacecraft out of Earth's orbit had been reduced to its final stage, the S-4B. The Command and Service Module, or CSM, separated from the S-4B, turned through 180 degrees, and docked with the Lunar Module, or LEM. The now combined CSM and LEM pulled away from the S-4B rocket, proceeding on its roughly 250,000 miles.
That's what happened?
During the translunar coast phase. Almost 3 days later, the spacecraft entered lunar orbit.
So it takes 3 days.
The crew spent the next 25 hours performing various systems, checks, and tests while in orbit around the moon. In preparation for landing, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin transferred to the LEM, while Michael Collins remained in the CSM.
But can I say something?
And separated.
The scariest fucking shit to me is once that thing hooks up and you gotta make it to the moon. That's some scary shit. Cause what if you don't make it? The gas runs out or something happens. The fucking shit starts going one way. You just go into the depths of nothing. Damn, so how long would an astronaut survive in space if they just drifted away? Maybe forever? Just drifting through space? And some cannibalism. But anyways, let's continue with our trip to the moon and back.
From the LEM. Now functioning as two separate vehicles, the CSM was redesignated Columbia and the LEM Eagle. Eagle's descent orbit initiation began, followed by the powered descent initiation.
So that blue thing, hold on. So that blue thing is just going around. It's just going around orbit.
Orbit initiation began.
Has his own gravity pull.
Followed by the powered descent initiation. After 102 hours and 45 minutes of traveling through space, Eagle became the first manned spacecraft to land on the moon.
That's crazy. On the bottom it has said 6,000 feet per second.
Performed a checkout of all systems and prepared for their
like
historic
that's fast as
moonwalk.
fuck.
109 hours and 42 minutes after launch, Neil Armstrong became the first human to set foot on the lunar surface and delivered his famous words, Aldrin joined Armstrong on the lunar surface shortly after. And the lunar surface samples and conducted experiments.
And I'll go back here. The mind-blowing part to me is shit, I'm high. What was I gonna say? The mind-blowing part to me is how did we figure out the weight and everything on how to land this fucking, because this has to be a heavy little spacecraft thing that we see here. So how do we figure out the weight and where to put the rocket boosters for it to land safely and then leave without never even being there before? Like, that's crazy. Anyways. I'll shut up from now on.
Aldrin joined Armstrong on the lunar surface shortly after, and the pair collected lunar surface samples and conducted experiments. They stayed on the moon for just under 1 day. Eagle ascended from the lunar surface to rendezvous and dock with Columbia, which had been orbiting the moon during the lunar landing. Columbia docked with Eagle, and Armstrong and Aldrin reunited with Collins in the CSM.
So I'm guessing there was an astronaut waiting for them.
Jettisoned, and the CSM entered the trans-Earth injection phase to make the voyage back to Earth. The service section of the CSM was ejected before entering Earth's atmosphere.
Wow.
Finally, 195 hours, 18 minutes and 35 seconds after departing the Earth, the command module splashed down in the Pacific Ocean on the 24th of July after traveling a total distance of over 800,000 nautical miles.
Wait, what did he say right there? Sorry.
Departing the Earth, the command module splashed down in the Pacific Ocean on the 24th of July after traveling a total distance of over 800,000 nautical miles.
800,000 miles? Damn! Science.